last show of the month of June. We got a new month coming up next week, but yeah, it's another week in the books. The NBA playoffs is officially over, so both postseasons are officially done. So that is the end of the NBA season now. And congratulations to the Oklahoma City Thunder, the NBA champs. First in franchise history, something that KD, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden didn't do in 2012. So, congrats. Give props to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams. Those three really did well. Sure, no, like Dort too. He could shoot. I mean, seriously, we got some. They got. I mean, they got a nice young team they got over there. So, congrats, OKC. Just bummed with my Celtics for the month, but injuries happen, and we just. I mean, I went to bet against the Knicks. So yeah, the NBA season, of course, in the books now. It's been a long season. My Celtics, I thought they were repeat, but they didn't. Started the year off with the play-in tournament. The postseason started with the play-in tournament. Magic won that. They moved on to face us. Warriors beat the Grizzlies. They moved on. They played. They ended up playing the Rockets, and the Heat eliminated the Bulls. The Bulls were the first team eliminated the play-in tournament. And the Kings got eliminated by the Mavericks. Then the elimination games from the last day of the play-in tournament was the Miami Heat beating the Hawks to get the 8th seed, and face the Cavaliers, and the Grizzlies beating the Mavericks and getting the 8th seed to face, now the Thunder. We got some eliminations for sure. We know that we did. So we started having eliminations like over the weekend, like the first week. It started with the Thunder. They're path to the championship. They swept the Grizzlies in the first round. That happened, and the Cavaliers swept the Heat. In lopsided fashion. Had so many. And then the Bucks came back. Yeah, the Pacers came back to win that. Game 5. Remember that? The Pacers were known for great comebacks. They beat the Bucks. I'm recapping every playoff series. My Boston Celtics. We started the postseason with winning in 5 games of the Magic. Lakers got eliminated, but not surprised because Anthony Edwards. He's had some deep postseason runs. They just can't go over the hump of getting past the conference finals this year. Knicks. What a run they had. They beat the Pistons in the first round. And Nuggets beat the Clippers to wrap up round 1. Of course, Pacers eliminated the Cavs. Pacers beat the Cavaliers with the 1 seed. How you doing, Chris? How's your Wednesday going? Of course, my Celtics got eliminated by the Knicks in round 2. Tatum goes down. Remember that. Yeah. Eva the Gamer, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Shout out to Levi the Gamer for being a new subscriber to Instigator Mick. Yankees dub, that's right. Yes, sir. Q. Oh, my day's going well. My Yankees got a win tonight. Didn't win the series, but they did finally avoid the sweep, so I'm happy about that. My real name is Mickey Jordan, but they call me Instigator Mick. That's my YouTube name, Instigator Mick. I pretty much talk sports, but I also like to stir shit up, talk a lot of trash about other people's teams and all that. Yeah. Appreciate it, Chris Mull. Appreciate it. Shout out to Chris Mull as well for joining in. And of course, Warriors got eliminated. Warriors got eliminated by the Rockets. Actually, Warriors eliminated the Rockets, and then they, couldn't get past the Timberwolves. So Timberwolves beat the Warriors in 5, and then Thunder, another good run there to get to the conference finals. They beat the Nuggets in 7 games. The Nuggets gave them a run for their money. And the conference finals, Pacers winning the East and Thunder winning the West. It was a hell of an NBA final series, but the thing is, it was a lot of torn Achilles like during this playoffs. You had won the first round. You had Damian Lillard. And of course, second round, you had Jason Tatum, and of course, now Tyrese Halliburton. His weird fact is all of them were number 0, so that's kind of a craziness. I feel like number 0 is a kind of a cursed number, like when it comes to injuries right now in the NBA. But yeah, I just can't believe like 3 torn Achilles in one postseason. It's crazy. But other than that, it was a fun post. It was a good finals series between these two. Thunder, a young rising team. I thought Halliburton, if Halliburton didn't hit, the Pacers would have won. I'll be honest. Maybe not, but still, it's just Halliburton's such a huge difference maker. Of course, my Boston Celtics made some big moves already. They got rid of both Drew Holiday and Kristaps Porzingis. Both had some big trades. There's also a rumor that go on that Derek White and Jaylen Brown could both be getting trades at some point. Maybe not. I hope not. It's a crazy time to be a Celtics fan. I'll tell you that. All these trades. But yeah, my New York Yankees lost 2 out of 3 of the Reds. They did win a series over the weekend for the Baltimore Orioles, but now they get a day off tomorrow. Much needed rest. They haven't had a day off since early this month. Yeah. Lately have you been? Yankee Dandy. We gotta get it together against the A's this weekend. We got this weekend the Oakland A's. That should be winnable, but then again, the Yankees have lost to so many bad teams this year. The camera for the Lamar Jackson edit. But yeah. So you had that happen. The Yankees winning that series. Of course, they got the Mets. They got the Blue Jays too. A lot of series to look forward to coming up. But let's get to the big topic tonight, and that is Night of Champions, the big pay-per-view. Some are uncertain about, having the pay-per-view postponed or moved because do you believe the Yankees are still a playoff team? Right now, yeah, we won tonight, but I'm uncertain right now. We don't look like a playoff team, I'll tell you that. We won tonight maybe, but still, like, lately this month, we did not look like a playoff team right now. Hell no, we don't. We just got to show that we are... right now, I'm a little concerned about the Yankees right now going into this. Our pitching has been the biggest problem. We couldn't get any runs going against the Red Sox. We got shut out like 3 times in a row last week. I was like, what the hell are we doing, Because if the Yankees lose another series, if they lose a series of the A's, I'd say it's time to move on from Aaron Boone. That's my hot take right now. Oh, shit stirring up. Still, I think it might be time to move on from Aaron Boone right now. I think it's really starting to get to that point. But let's get into it now. Night of Champions. This week, it's gonna be. There's a lot of concerns because the bombings in Iran over the weekend. There was a lot of concerns going into the pay-per-view, but it will happen. It's gonna stand. So I'm happy for that. That's gonna stand. The pay-per-view's gonna stay in Saudi. Good for WWE to be precautioned, but still, we're still gonna have it. It's a 1 o'clock start time because it's overseas, so it'll be afternoon pay-per-view like for us, for the members of the East Coast side of the U.S. East time zone, and some might be AM too, like time zone. So it's weird having an afternoon pay-per-view, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Go to overseas. So you got a King of the Ring tournament finals. Winner of that will receive a championship match at SummerSlam, like a world championship match. Who is either Randy Orton or Cody Rhodes? So if Randy Orton wins, he has a chance to face John Cena, another rematch with John Cena. Or Cody Rhodes could have it too. Maybe Gunther could be in the mix, but I feel like Cody Rhodes is gonna face John Cena at SummerSlam. There's no doubt. There's no question there. So who do I like in this one? This is a tough pick. I mean, I kind of want Randy Orton versus Cena at SummerSlam, but at the same time, I think Cody Rhodes wins it, though. I really think Cody Rhodes, in my opinion, will win King of the Ring and will face John Cena at SummerSlam. Maybe it could be CM Punk. Depends who's the champion by then. Yet the Queen of the Ring finals matchup, and of course, the winner of the Queen of the Ring will receive either women's championship match at SummerSlam. It's either one of the champions. So I mean, Asuka or Jade Cargill. Asuka has the veteran experience for sure. Asuka does. I mean, that would add up to her resume, but Jade Cargill's just too strong. I mean, this is her push. This is her time to become a women's champion. So, she wins Queen of the Ring and also will win the women's champion at SummerSlam for sure. Jade Cargill is getting a big push. I'm telling you, she is the most unstoppable women's competitor in WWE right now for sure. Of course, you have the United States Championship match: Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa. These two used to be allies, in the bloodline. These were cousins. I mean, now bitter rivals. Jacob Fatu, the current champion, Solo Sikoa. Of course, Jacob Fatu cost Solo Sikoa Money in the Bank. It cost him his chance to win Money in the Bank. Jacob Fatu flat out said, "I hate you," and then just pushed the ladder. Boom, takes Solo Sikoa out of the picture. That was the game changer in that one. But now these two are bitter rivals. But I gotta go Jacob Fatu. He's just too unstoppable. Everyone thought Solo was unstoppable, but wait till you saw Jacob Fatu. He's just an animal. The Samoan Werewolf is gonna retain his United States Championship. He's gonna be eventually a future world champion. I guarantee you that. I mean, this kid is the future of this business. Next, you got a women's match. It's a street fight. Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez. It's gotten personal between her. Rhea Ripley wants a revenge at the Judgment Day still. Raquel Rodriguez is a member of them, so she really wants revenge. And boy, did Adam Pearce give her that match. So Rhea Ripley, I think, is going to win. She is just irate. I can't bet against Rhea Ripley at all, seriously. Of course, now Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. This match was made. It was originally supposed to be Dirty Dom versus AJ Styles for the Intercontinental title, but that match got pulled out due to Dominic Mysterio injury. So Dirty Dom is out. But we'll see. I feel like he's still going to do it. But they pulled it out, though. It was either him or AJ Styles. So it was due to an injury. So now it's Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross in a singles match. Those two have been getting at it, too. Sami Zayn finally had enough of Karrion Kross. But I'm going to go Sami Zayn. I think he's due for something. And now to finish it off, the main event is going to be John Cena versus CM Punk for the undisputed WWE Championship. One more time between these two. It feels like 2011 all over again between these two. The summer of CM Punk, it feels like that again. Could have happened again. Goodness. This was such a great rivalry during that time. From when CM Punk dropped that pipe bomb, walking out of Chicago with the WWE title, didn't show up for a few weeks and finally showed back up. So yeah, that was it. And then of course Kevin Nash gets involved, cost after CM Punk John Cena match too. So this has been a great feud. And these two, this is the opposite sides. This time John Cena is a heel and CM Punk's a good guy. He's a baby face. I'm gonna go with CM Punk. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna go with CM Punk. CM Punk is gonna beat John Cena like he always does. Absolutely, Cubert. CM Punk is the GOAT. He is gonna end John Cena's reign, and Cena's gonna stop ruining wrestling. You gotta go with CM Punk in this one. I think this is his time. He wants one more world title run. He's gonna get it. Give me CM Punk to be the new undisputed champion. Well, thank you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see y'all next week, because next week I'll be previewing the MLB 4th of July games. That'll be the topic for next week. See you, and I'll also recap Night of Champions as well. So we'll see y'all next week.